What's up, everybody? The Iceman here, the man with the plan, the man with the knowledge, the man with the wrestling news. This upcoming WrestleMania, uh, things are starting to, you know, um, I guess, be put together. The Intercontinental title is going to be a gimmick ladder match. There are still talks about Rusev and Cena in a match that would also be a gimmick match where it could be last man standing, I quit match, or career versus title match. And of course, we all know about Sting and Triple H and Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns. What I want to talk about today is the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal. Now, with this match being taken place at the biggest pay-per-view of the year, I think the WWE should have some sort of trophy type thing, whereas the winner um, of the Battle Royal has an automatic number one contendership, probably to the Intercontinental title, since it is the next highest belt below the WWE World Heavyweight title. And I think this would mean more having all these guys compete. And I honestly think that it to me, being at WrestleMania and just instead of having somebody win a trophy for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal winner, at least this would give them an opportunity to go after a belt. Maybe, to someone like that you never really see get the opportunity to go for any of the belts whatsoever. We saw Cesaro win last year in grand fashion. Um, but look, it took him almost 11 months really to, get anything out of it, winning the tag team titles with Tyson Kidd. So, um, yeah, I just think it would mean much more. Um, and of course, this battle royal does allow, a lot of the stars to really shine or get an opportunity to shine on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania. Whereas on most pay-per-views, you wouldn't see them at all. And, it would give opportunities to people, at least, make it worthwhile going in there, not only to become the winner of the Honor the Giant Memorial Battle Royal, but make it mean something, make it worth something to where it would motivate some of the superstars, much better than what it does, after the first year. I mean, Cesaro got praised, but, like I said, where did it really get him? Um, he ended up going with Paul Heyman for a time. That didn't work out. Um, just a lot of things didn't work out for Cesaro. And it seems like now with him and Tyson Kidd, now things have clicked. But, for someone to get the opportunity to go after the IC title belt and, give it like it doesn't have to be a year span. Give it like a 6 month span, you know, and, make it so they got to use it within the 6 months, and just go in and get the opportunity. Like I said, we've seen a lot of forgotten guys here in the WWE, like Zack Ryder, who at one point a few years ago was pushed quite well. Uh, we've seen Big E drop to a level where we hardly see him on TV. The same with Kofi Kingston. There are so many others as well. This would be something good for a guy like Eric Rowan, who after Survivor Series, I just don't know what the WWE was thinking when they did this because they really haven't done nothing for him since. And this would give these kind of guys, actually an opportunity and a reason to go in there and give it their all, and at least get a title shot of some sort. Maybe it doesn't have to be the IC belt. Maybe it could be the US belt, but the IC belt obviously is supposedly bigger. Right now, with Bad News Barrett holding the IC title and Rusev with the US belt, right to me, um, Rusev's run with the US belt is really more significant than Barrett's with the IC belt. But Yeah, the WWE needs to really make things just a bit more interesting, and it is WrestleMania. And you to be quite honest with you, the first Andre the Giant Battle Royal, the Memorial Battle Royal, everybody sat through and watched, and we saw Cesaro, like I said, come out on top. But you want to give people a reason to sit here and watch that Battle Royal because there's going to be a lot of guys that we don't see very often on regular WWE TV. And at least this is a motivation for the people sitting and watching and viewing. Gives them a reason to want to sit there and watch the whole Battle Royal. So somehow WWE needs to come up with a plan. And I think having a automatic title shot for the IC belt with, like I said, in a 6 month period, it doesn't have to be a year because a year just, with the IC belt, I don't think it needs to be a year like the Money in the Bank briefcase winner gets. But I think it could be fun, and I think it would be make things more interesting. So, give me your thoughts, give me your opinions on this Friday, and you know, I don't know. It was just a thought in my eyes, and I'm just coming up with little tidbits here and there to make WrestleMania, um, you know, the whole show from beginning to end more important than what it is because it is a very, very long show. And the Battle Royal would probably take a little bit of time, but make it worth watching for people sitting at home and make it worth being involved in that Battle Royal for the superstars, to strive for something where on most occasions they would probably never get the opportunity to go after one of these belts. So, peace out, everybody. Have yourself a great Friday. This is the one and only Iceman.